I just want to say, brother, volente. Volente.
Volente. Good job, sir. I like the suit. Really
What
good
did he
suit.
say?
Really
What did he say? Says, I love you.
I love you. Good job, sir.
Volente.
Jokic, let me tell y'all something. This dude is so fucking good, man. Straight up. Like, I haven't seen anything like him.
He ain't flashy. He seems like a great person. I don't know him. I don't think I've ever met him in person before.
Nikola Jokic isn't your typical NBA superstar. While most players thrive on the spotlight, Jokic treats basketball like a 9-to-5 job. To him, it's just work. But ironically, that no-nonsense mindset is exactly what's making waves across the league. Coming off a sensational season that placed him firmly in the conversation with the NBA's all-time greats, Jokic continues to stand out, not just for what he does, but how he thinks. Now, even legendary players are weighing in on what makes the Joker truly unguardable. Tracy McGrady, once dubbed the next Kobe before injuries altered his career path, knows greatness when he sees it. Known for his silky smooth game and love for the sport, T-Mac didn't hold back his admiration for Jokic. The way he threads passes across the floor with pinpoint accuracy. It's insane, McGrady said. He can't jump over a dollar bill, but good luck stopping him in the post. He's too big, too smart, and just impossible to guard. Coming from someone who built a Hall of Fame career on skill and instincts, McGrady's praise carries serious weight. And he's not alone. Hakeem, the Dream, Olajuwon, one of the greatest centers in NBA history, also sees the brilliance in Jokic. Hakeem, known for his graceful footwork and that iconic dream shake, dominated the 1990s. Even after hanging up his jersey, he continued to shape the league by mentoring big men with his signature post moves. When legends speak, the game listens, and they're all saying the same thing. Jokic isn't just playing the game, he's quietly mastering it on his own terms. It's not just current players who marvel at Nikola Jokic's genius. NBA legends who shaped the game see a reflection of their own craft in his style. One of those icons is Hakeem Olajuwon, the Hall of Fame center known for his unmatched footwork and the mesmerizing dream shake. Even in retirement, Hakeem has mentored some of the game's biggest names, including LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, and Dwight Howard. For Hakeem, Jokic is a breath of fresh air. He plays so calm you'd think he's not serious, Olajuwon shared. But then he fakes, spins, shoots, and you can't time it. He's unpredictable, tricky, and extremely efficient. That cerebral approach to the game, where mind over muscle often wins, instantly reminded Hakeem of his own methodical dominance. Before Jokic rose to fame, another European big man laid the foundation, Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk revolutionized the power forward position with his smooth jumper, long-range shooting, and of course, that signature one-legged fadeaway. His 2011 Finals MVP performance against the Miami Heat's Big Three sealed his legacy and inspired a new generation of skilled big men. Now, the torch seems to have passed. Jokic's Sombor Shuffle, a fadeaway move off one leg, echoes Dirk's classic shot but adds his own quirky touch. It's off-balance, high-arching, and practically unguardable. Dirk himself is impressed. He makes impossible shots look routine, Dirk said. The way he gets the ball up from behind his head, with that high release, it's wild. As Jokic continues to build his legacy, it's clear. His game is a beautiful blend of brains, touch, and heritage. From Olajuwon's footwork to Dirk's finesse, the Joker is quietly crafting a new kind of dominance, one where skill speaks louder than flash. Nikola Jokic is doing more than dominating games. He's making history on basketball's biggest stage. As Dirk Nowitzki put it, I'm happy for him. He's amazing, one of the best players in the world, and he's proving it right now. Dirk's iconic one-legged fadeaway shot was born off his left leg, but Jokic's version, the Sombor Shuffle, takes a different route. Created in 2017 while rehabbing a sprained ankle, the move sees Jokic pushing off his right foot instead. It's unconventional, but that's part of its brilliance. Dirk admitted he never liked shooting off his right leg, calling it super hard to coordinate. But for Jokic, it looks pretty smooth, Dirk noted. He's 7 feet tall, fading away, and you can't reach the shot. It's basically impossible to defend. Even Reggie Miller, legendary sharpshooter turned NBA analyst, is impressed. Reggie's known to favor the era he played in, but even he admits Jokic is doing something special. Still, he's not quite ready to place Jokic in the same tier as all-time greats like Hakeem Olajuwon or David Robinson. At least not yet. He's knocking on the door, Reggie said. With those numbers, he's putting up historic performances. But to be on that list, he's got to win another championship. Whether or not Jokic reaches that elite tier is a matter of time. But one thing is clear, He's already rewriting what it means to be a dominant big man in today's NBA, and the basketball world is watching in awe. We've never quite seen a player like Nikola Jokic. With his rare blend of scoring, passing, and rebounding, he's earned the label unicorn, and rightfully so. His passes are mind-blowing, his vision unmatched, and his triple-doubles? Off the charts. Still, not everyone is ready to place him among the greatest big men of all time. At least, not yet. Reggie Miller points out that while Jokic's skills are extraordinary, his resume is still being written. It's just one championship, Reggie explained. Yes, he's historic, but we need to see more. If he brings home another title, then we can start talking about him in the same breath as Hakeem Olajuwon or David Robinson. For Reggie, greatness is about sustained excellence. Hakeem has 2 rings. I believe Robinson has 2 as well. And Shaq? He's on another planet when it comes to dominance at the center position. Jokic isn't there yet. But while championships are one measure, Jokic is earning respect in other powerful ways. Charles Barkley, another legend who knows what greatness looks like, sees shades of Tim Duncan in Jokic. Sure, their styles are different, but the intangibles are the same. Sky-high basketball IQ, total calm under pressure, and an unselfish approach that elevates everyone around them. He's taken his game to another level, Barkley said. And those one-legged floaters off the wrong foot? That stuff is wild. Jokic is rewriting the rulebook in real time. Whether or not he joins the ranks of the all-time greats is still up for debate, but one thing is certain. He's already changed the way we think about the center position. And he's not done yet. When you watch Nikola Jokic play, it's hard not to be amazed. Unlike legendary big men like Hakeem Olajuwon or Kevin McHale, who dazzled with fadeaways and slick up and under moves, Jokic is doing something completely different. He's tossing in one-legged floaters off the wrong foot, and somehow making them look easy. What really stands out isn't just the creativity, though. It's his mindset. He just wants to hoop, Charles Barkley said. This is his job, and he doesn't make a fuss about it. If someone's open, he passes the ball. He doesn't care who gets the credit. Barkley even compared Jokic's mentality to Tim Duncan's. Tim never complained. He just played. Quiet, efficient, and deadly. That's who Jokic reminds me of. And coming from Barkley, that's high praise. On the flip side, Shaquille O'Neal, Barkley's longtime rival and current co-host on Inside the NBA, offers a different kind of comparison. Shaq, one of the most dominant forces in basketball history, ruled the early 2000s with unmatched strength and surprising finesse for his size. He was a fearsome scorer, an elite shot blocker, and a key part of multiple championship runs. But even as Jokic builds a reputation as one of the hardest players to guard in the modern game, Shaq isn't ready to say he'd have a hard time with him. The only way he'd score on me, Shaq said with a smirk, is in a pick and roll. Whether or not that's true is up for debate, but the respect is there. From the old school greats to today's stars, everyone sees it. Jokic is a new kind of center, one who's rewriting the position with brains, craft, and a calm that hides just how dangerous he really is. Shaquille O'Neal, never one to back down, admits that if he were guarding Jokic in a modern setting, it'd only be tricky because he'd have to help out on Jamal Murray. If Jokic's in the post, I'm not asking for help, Shaq said. If he hits a jump hook over me, hey, that's a good shot. He respects Jokic's talent, but true to form, he isn't giving up ground easily. But when Jerry West, the logo himself, chimes in, you know it's serious. A legendary player and one of the sharpest basketball minds in history, West knows greatness when he sees it, and he sees it in Jokic. West compared Jokic's basketball brain to that of all-time greats like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Chris Paul, and LeBron James. That's high praise on its own. But then West added the twist that makes Jokic so rare. He thinks like those guys, but he's 7 feet tall. West marveled at Jokic's touch and instincts. You watch some of his shots and think, there's no way that's going in. But he makes them. And his hands? Incredible. You'll see 4 or 5 guys going up for a rebound, and somehow the ball ends up in Jokic's hands. Like magic. From floor generals to towering legends, everyone is taking notice. Jokic doesn't just play the game. He reads it, controls it, and reshapes it with every pass and pivot. And while the debates will rage on about where he ranks among the all-time greats, one thing is clear. Nikola Jokic is not just one of a kind. He's redefining what greatness looks like in real time. When Nikola Jokic takes the floor, it almost feels like he's floating in a hammock, completely calm, totally in control. No panic, no rush. Just smooth, efficient basketball. That ease is part of what makes him so dangerous. How do you guard a player who seems untouchable? Even some of the greatest defenders in NBA history are left scratching their heads. But Kevin Garnett, known as the Big Ticket, has a plan, or at least an idea. If I'm guarding him, KG said, the second the ball's inbounded, I'm trailing him. I'm waiting at the free throw line, and when he gets there, boom, I bump him. We're running together. I'm going to smell his cologne, maybe his hairspray. It's vintage Garnett. Physical, psychological, and relentless. By the time we get to the three-point line, I've got other responsibilities, so I'll peel off, he explained. But when he goes into that pick and roll, I'm there. We're going under. If I've got to show, I'll show early. The key, Garnett says, is never giving Jokic the same look twice. Jokic is too smart, he warned. He's like a counterpuncher. You make the first move, and he's already thinking 3 steps ahead. You can't fall into patterns. He'll pick you apart. Even legends need creative strategies to slow down the Joker. But as Garnett admits through all the bravado, there's no foolproof solution. Only the hope of staying 1 step ahead. Of a player who always seems to be 2 steps ahead of everyone else. Kevin Garnett isn't done. With his signature fire and intensity, he pictures himself charging down the floor, trying to beat Jokic to the paint. I'll be the first one down there, KG says, big and ready. I'm calling for the ball, setting hard picks, rolling with purpose. That's just me being me. That's vintage KG, always attacking. But even he admits, in today's NBA, it's hard to find a solution for Jokic. Even the league's best defenders are still guessing because Nikola Jokic isn't just a scorer. He's a complete offensive weapon. He sees the floor like a point guard, delivers jaw-dropping passes, and scores from anywhere. No scheme can contain him. He breaks the game in real time. His basketball IQ is elite, his style is unpredictable, and his impact undeniable. At this point, Jokic isn't chasing greatness. He's part of it. So stop trying to figure him out. Just enjoy the show. Because the Joker is basketball at its highest level.